Welcome to Byte-Sized Tech, where we blend casual conversations with insightful discussions on the latest in technology and gadgets. You know, I've been swimming through a sea of tech news lately, the kind of stuff that makes you go, huh, that's interesting. And I've pulled out what I think are the real gems for you today.
Yeah, it feels like there's always something new bubbling up.
Totally. And we're not just like skimming the surface. We're trying to go a little deeper, figure out what this all actually means.
Get the inside scoop, basically.
Exactly. Without needing to read a million articles. Ready to jump in?
Absolutely. Let's unpack it. Always interesting to see the connections.
All right. So first up, something that made me tilt my head a bit. Anthropic has launched Claude for Education.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Now, we're all familiar with AI chatbots popping up everywhere.
Yeah.
But this one's specifically for higher education. And here's the twist. It has a learning mode.
The learning mode, right.
Where Claude actually asks you questions back. It's not just spitting out answers. It wants to know if you get it. What's your take? Is this more than just a fancy homework helper?
Well, what's fascinating here, I think, is the shift in the AI's role. It's not passive anymore.
Right.
Claude is designed to actively engage the student, prompting them to articulate their understanding.
It's a more Socratic method, less answer machine.
Exactly. This could be a really interesting way to foster deeper learning. It's not just about finding the answer, but the process and being able to explain it. Now, it does raise the question of how effectively an AI can gauge true comprehension versus just, a correct response.
Sure. That's the tricky part.
But the intent is definitely a step beyond simple Q&A. It's intriguing.
Definitely makes you think. Okay, switching gears to some good old tech drama.
Oh, this sounds juicy.
The legal battle between Rippling and Deal. It's taken a turn that sounds like it's straight out of a spy movie.
Rippling and Deal, yeah.
Yeah.
HR tech rivals.
Exactly. There's this affidavit alleging that Deal's CEO and CFO, who happen to be father and son, by the way,
Oh, wow.
allegedly asked an employee to, shall we say, keep an eye on what Rippling was up to. I mean, spying.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Wow. Yeah, this kind of accusation, if true, really highlights the intense rivalry, especially in those fast-growing sectors like HR and payroll software.
It's cutthroat out there.
It seems so. It moves beyond standard competitive analysis. It raises serious questions about business ethics and, well, potentially illegal activities.
Definitely.
It makes you wonder about the pressures, the
Yeah.
incentives that might lead to such alleged behavior, all in the pursuit of market dominance, I suppose.
It does. And speaking of dominance, the TikTok saga continues its roller coaster ride.
Ah, yes, the never-ending story.
ByteDance has this deadline looming, right, to divest its U.S. operations. And just when we thought we knew the potential buyers, Amazon swoops in.
Amazon. Really. Late in the game.
Super late.
Yeah.
With a bid, and they want the whole enchilada. Not just a piece, but the entire social media platform.
Yeah.
That's a bold move, right?
It is a bold move. Amazon has, historically struggled to build a significant social media presence organically.
Yeah, they haven't really cracked that nut.
Acquiring TikTok would instantly give them, well, a massive and highly engaged user base, plus all that data and a proven platform for reaching consumers.
Huge advertising potential, too.
Exactly. This could be a strategic play to diversify beyond e-commerce and cloud services, tap into new avenues for advertising, user interaction. It's a high-stakes gamble for sure, but the potential rewards are enormous.
High stakes indeed. Now, let's move on to something that's becoming increasingly accessible, AI image generation.
Oh, fun stuff.
ChatGPT has now made its new image generator free for all users, which is pretty cool.
Democratizing the tech.
Yeah, but I remember there was some initial grumbling among paid users. Things like the AI mimicking Studio Ghibli style, raising some thorny copyright questions.
That's a really important point. The ease with which AI can replicate artistic styles. It brings up complex legal and ethical issues around IP.
Totally.
While democratizing access is exciting, opens up creativity. It also creates uncertainty for artists and copyright holders.
Right. Where's the line?
How do we protect creative work when AI can so easily generate similar stuff? It's a discussion we'll likely be having for a long, long time.
Absolutely. And with this free access, people are already finding some, interesting uses.
Oh.
I heard about a Redditor who tried to use it to prank their homeowner's insurance provider. I can only imagine the bizarre images they cooked up.
Oh my goodness, that's a classic example, isn't it? How quickly these tools get integrated into everyday life, sometimes with humorous intent.
Or mischievous intent.
Right. It also underscores the potential for misuse, maybe even generating misleading content, something we need to be mindful of as these techs become more widespread.
Right. But on a more practical note, it seems like people are finding genuinely useful ways too, sharpening old photos.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Bringing kids' drawings to life, turning everyday struggles into funny comics. And I heard our very own Mason managed to get a serious glow-up on his profile picture, thanks to this AI.
Huh. Nice. That versatility is one of the most compelling aspects. They're not just novelties. They can genuinely enhance visual content, aid creativity, simplify tasks.
Yeah.
As the tech evolves, we'll likely see even more practical applications emerge.
For sure. Now, quick PSA for all you iPhone users out there. This is one update you definitely want to pay attention to.
Okay, ears open.
Apple has released iOS 18.4. And under the hood, it's a big one. It tackles a whopping 62 security vulnerabilities.
62. Wow. That number is significant. Really underscores the constant battle against cyber threats, doesn't it?
It really does.
Software vulnerabilities are like unlocked doors for malicious actors. Addressing 62 in one go shows Apple's ongoing efforts to fortify iOS and protect user data.
And one fix in particular caught my eye. It's designed to prevent malicious apps from repeatedly trying to guess your passcode.
Ah, brute force protection.
Yeah. That sounds like a pretty important layer of defense, right?
Absolutely. Passcodes are often that first line of defense. Preventing automated attempts to crack them is crucial.
So update your phones, people.
Definitely. This really highlights why updates matter. It's not always exciting, but it's vital for protecting yourself.
Couldn't agree more. Okay, let's talk a little bit about big money.
Always interesting.
Visa has reportedly put a $100 million offer on the table for Apple's credit card business.
$100 million for the Apple Card business.
Yeah. This comes as Goldman Sachs is apparently looking to step away from consumer lending, leaving Apple's card program kind of in play.
Right. Goldman's exit strategy.
And the scale is kind of mind-boggling. The Apple credit card program has around $20 billion in outstanding balances.
$20 billion. Wow. That figure really illustrates the scale and impact Apple has had in financial services.
It's huge.
Visa's interest and that substantial sum indicates the value they see in acquiring this. Well, established and pre-affluent customer base.
Yeah, good point.
It's a strategic move. Could reshape digital payments, rewards programs. It also highlights the challenges traditional banks face competing with tech giants who have these deep customer relationships and brand loyalty.
Definitely changes the picture. Now, moving from your wallet to maybe your face.
Uh-oh. Where is this going?
Meta is apparently cooking up a premium version of its Ray-Ban smart glasses, potentially calling them Hypernova.
Hypernova. Okay, premium smart glasses.
But hold on to your hats. These aren't going to be cheap. We're talking over $1,000, maybe even $1,400.
Oh, okay, $1,400 for glasses. What could possibly justify that?
Well, the rumored features do sound quite advanced. Hand gesture controls.
Ooh, Minority Report style.
Kind of.
Hmm.
And an integrated screen for displaying photos and apps.
Okay, a heads-up display built in. That is a significant leap from current smart glasses.
Right.
It suggests Meta's ambition is a more seamless, integrated, augmented reality experience. Digital info overlaid onto the real world more intuitively.
So less phone checking.
Potentially. The price point definitely indicates they're targeting early adopters, people willing to pay a premium for that cutting-edge tech.
Makes sense. Finally, let's touch on something for, well, all of us who never stop learning.
Always good.
MIT XPRO has launched a new course,
Ciao.
Driving Innovation with Generative AI.
MIT, nice.
What's really intriguing is that it focuses on teaching you how to design AI solutions without needing to write a single line of code.
Oh, interesting. No coding required.
Nope, that could really open up AI development to a whole new group of people, couldn't it?
Exactly. By focusing on the strategic and conceptual side, it democratizes innovation. It empowers, product managers, business leaders, people without a tech background to understand generative AI's potential and contribute. It's about understanding the art of the possible, applying these tools to real-world problems.
And it sounds pretty comprehensive. They cover the basics, visual models, LLMs, specialized apps, human-AI collaboration, even ethics, like pro-human AI development.
That's crucial, the ethics part.
Yeah. Plus, you actually get to build real AI solutions.
Yeah.
They mentioned a custom GPT called Decider, And you can earn continuing education units from MIT.
The curriculum seems well-structured. Foundational knowledge, practical application, and that emphasis on responsible AI is key. Building something tangible like Decider provides valuable hands-on experience.
So it seems like even if you're not fluent in Python, you could still become a bit of an AI architect, which is pretty amazing.
It really lowers the barrier to entry for innovation.
Okay, wow. That was a rapid-fire tour through some pretty interesting tech happenings. Looking at all of this, what's the big picture takeaway for you?
Well, what stands out is just the accelerating pace of innovation across so many different areas.
Yeah, it feels faster than ever.
From AI transforming education and creativity to the intense competition in software and social media, the evolution of mobile tech, even financial services. It's just a period of rapid change and significant disruption.
Definitely.
It really underscores the importance for all of us to stay informed and adaptable in this ever-evolving landscape.
Couldn't have said it better myself. It's definitely a wild ride. Thanks for taking that deep dive with me today.
My pleasure. Always a stimulating discussion.
And thank you for tuning in to Byte-Sized Tech. If you enjoyed the episode, maybe found it insightful, or even just a little entertaining.
Hopefully both.
Hopefully. Be sure to like, comment, share it around, and definitely subscribe for more fun tech discussions.
Until next time, keep asking questions and stay curious.
Absolutely. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'm feeling inspired to go sharpen a few of my old photos with that free AI. Purely for archival purposes, of course. Thanks again for tuning in.